These are the 5 basic things that you need to know or you need to think about when you are planning for an effective nonviolent campaign. Number 1, you need to analyze the social injustice that you are dealing with so that you are able to understand what is holding that social injustice and that you are now in a position to, with an informed mind, plan around it. Number 2, you need to set the goal. What do you want to achieve by doing that particular campaign? What change do you want to see within the community after doing that campaign? It should be certain, clear in your mind. And when you are setting up a goal, it is important to know that it must be a SMART goal. Specific, it should be measurable, it should be achievable, it should be realistic, it should be time-bound. Otherwise, you may find yourself doing something that will be there forever, and that is sometimes so boring and so tiring. Number 3, you need to come up with strategies, very clear strategies, very well thought strategies, because different campaigns have different strategies. And again, the level of the issue, how rooted the issue is, will determine the kind of strategy you're going to employ. And also, again, the people involved in that particular issue you're handling, again, determines the kind of strategies you need to employ. So it's good to think through, as a campaign team, on the best strategies and tactics that you need to employ to be able to bring down that social injustice. Now, number 4, it is important to also think about the people that you will be involved in this particular campaign. The people who are directly or indirectly affected by this campaign, or rather by this issue, so that you are able to bring them along toward this campaign, because in doing a nonviolent campaign, we really depend on numbers. When you have numbers around you, then that becomes a force to reckon that can enhance the achievement of that goal. And of course, as you're thinking about the people in this campaign, you also need to think about the people who may be against this campaign. And these are people who maybe are benefiting directly or indirectly from the social injustice. Just have them behind the back of your mind, so that in your planning, and especially when you're strategizing, you come up with the strategies that will be able, at the end of the day, to win over these people. Or in some cases, you may win, you may bring them along with you in the campaign. Then, finally, you need to think about plan B, a backup plan, just in case the plan you have does not bring forth the result you anticipated. Then that should not be the end of the world. You should be able to, go back to the drawing board and work it out again using the plan B, because in our training we say the plan is to change the plan. And these are things that we have learned all along for the last 8 years doing this kind of work within East Africa community. And they have worked. We have tested them, they have worked for us, and we know they can work for other communities if adapted.